I first met Donald Trump at a charity golf event, and this is back when he was doing The Apprentice, well before he was in politics, about 2 years prior. And he said, you should come down to my golf club in Florida and play golf. And I talked to my wife and I said, should I do this? And she said, yeah, why not? He's the Apprentice guy, it could be interesting. So I went down there and I show up on the driving range and he comes up, he says, okay, Bret, here's the deal. All right, I'm gonna play with this guy, you're gonna play with this guy, let's go, $10 Nassau, all right? Okay, let's do it. And I'm gonna do that on the show that much. So I played golf in college. I'm a 3 handicap, but I like to say I'm a giving 3. I'm essentially a walking wallet. But the guy that I was playing with was not as good as the guy that he had as his partner, but we said, sure, let's go, $10. So my partner and I tee off. I birdie the first hole, my partner birdies the second hole, I birdie the third hole. We're up 5 after 5 holes, and I turn to then Mr. Trump and say, Mr. Trump, would you like to renegotiate this bet? Absolutely not, Bret. No way. This is a huge bet. Trump never loses. Let's go, okay? By the way, is this the best course you've ever seen? So much better than Pine Valley. So much better, okay? So, I'm gonna fight like a dog, okay? I'm gonna fight like a dog. So we continue to play. Sure enough, as he's chatting, as he's talking, they come back, and we are all tied on the 18th tee. Now, the 18th hole, I'll take the microphone out here. The 18th hole is a big par 4 that wraps around a lake, okay? And this is at Trump's course in Palm Beach. And I'm getting up there, ready to hit my drive. I'm getting ready. He's like, hold on, Bret, hold on. Okay, I've noticed every time you miss it today, you missed it to the right. Okay, over here to the right. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a giant Trump lake right there on the right. If you listen closely, there's Trump fish jumping. It's a beautiful, beautiful water. It's clean water, Trump water. And the fish are beautiful. It's right there on the right. It's beautiful. Go ahead. Go ahead. So I pull it left, and my partner gets up, we get up, we all hit it onto the green, and he has a 45-foot putt for birdie to win. And he drains the putt and makes the putt. Now I'm riding in the cart with him as we're going towards the clubhouse, and he looks at me and he goes, you know what I don't hear? I don't hear anything, okay? Crickets are chirping currently. You know what that means? Trump wins, Trump wins, Trump wins. Smile like a Cheshire cat, right? Okay, fast forward 2.5 years later. He is now in the presidential race. He does the golden escalator down. He gives that speech that raises a lot of eyebrows. I moderate debates. The first one's in Cleveland. All kinds of stuff happens with Megyn Kelly and Chris Wallace and me. The third debate, I ask a question about civility in politics. It ends up with an answer about the size of hands and what that means about other parts of the body. It's like surreal stuff. I have the last interview with Donald Trump in Trump Tower before the election. This is 6 days before the election. And I'm saying, Mr. Trump, how can you win? You're behind in the polls. He says, Bret, polls are fake news, okay? We are going to win. The camera cuts off, and I said, Mr. Trump, you're down 6 in Michigan, you're down 7 in Wisconsin, you're down 8 in Pennsylvania. Those are all states that traditionally Republicans think they can win, and it's like Lucy and Charlie Brown, and the football gets pulled away at the last minute. He says, Bret, we are going to win, okay? Remember the golf cart ride to the clubhouse? Now, I hadn't told that story to a single person, not one. He's going 2.5 years back to rub it in my face how he won a $10 Nassau by sinking a 45-foot putt to win. And so that is what I describe as Donald Trump in how he deals with things. It is all about the W. he clearly does not care how he gets there, but it's all about the win. Now, for supporters of Donald Trump, that is a bumpy road. And the question is whether all of this legal stuff, these 4 indictments, is going to change the dynamics. So far, it has only gone to his advantage. Each indictment has seen his poll numbers go up, his fundraising go up. And we will see as these trials move forward. I think there is a sense inside the GOP that there's this political element to it. And so he is something of a sympathetic figure in some elements of the GOP, even for Republicans who haven't traditionally supported him or have tried to move